Hello, good morning everybody. I hope you had a nice weekend. Today we'll start off with the pair on our screen. This is, let me delete this first. This is GBP USD. I'll look at it from the forwards, then we'll move to, from 1 hour, weekly, then we move to daily, then we'll move to the other time frames. So as it, good morning everybody. Sorry for that. We'll start off with weekly, then move to daily, hours, and then the other time frames. Weekly, we have a level here. We have a very good support. There's also this one here. This is a very good support previously. A support. There was a break below. Price came back to the same point, but then it couldn't reach this level. So if price can come back to this level, which is this week, if price can attempt coming back towards this level there, that will mean we are looking for a sell up to the next level. So this is what we expect to happen: a retracement back to the upper side, then a bounce from the top. This is what we expect to happen. We're waiting for a sell there on the weekly. We are also waiting for a sell in case price goes below this level here. So either the price should come back up and bounce from this level, or it should proceed down, break below this level 1.2114, then we'll pick a sell from that point, expecting it to proceed up to around this point here. On the daily we have a level here, a very good support. So if you are looking at the daily chart, you're actually supposed to be waiting for a sell from around this point. First of all, expect a break. The price must first of all break below this level, then try retracing back before you can say this a sell. So overall, daily, only if price goes below 1.2277 that will continue selling it. Only if price goes below this support, a resistance, a break above, a support, that will consider continuing to buy it. As it is now, continue selling it. As it is, this is a buy. While the price is still being contained above this level 1.227, we actually expect a buy. We'll move forward. Euro USD. Euro USD, if you check weekly, we actually have a very good sell. There's a bullish pin bar. Yes, we have a bullish pin bar, but this does not mean that the price should continue to the upper side. The overall trend in this case is downwards. Just look at this here, and then we also have a line from the top. Sorry, I'll delete all this first before we proceed. So look at this. We had a line here, resistance, and then we have another line at the bottom, which is this. So somehow the price is still being held within this trend line, within this shape formation. This may happen. The price may likely come back up and then proceed to the lower side. So if you are looking at this chart, if you want to pick a buy based on the fact that the previous week actually was a pin bar, you need to wait for price first to break below this level. Let price go above 1.0991 on the daily chart, then expect a continuation up to this trend line. But then I don't recommend that, but it doesn't look very good for me. I'd rather you wait for sell positions. So if you see any sell order, if your strategy says this a sell, you actually are supposed to look for that sell. Sell positions look much better on this one than buys. So we have a line there. We also have a line there, and then I'll also mark this as a zone. This one, the entire place, which means overall the correct place price needs to retrace back up to is actually the zone which I've drawn. This is the exact place where if price can pull back up to, then that will be a very good place to sell from. Yeah. So we'll move forward. Daily. The daily we have this. Daily there's a level here. So I have a level there. A support. Previously, this was a support. The entire zone here. A support. there was this big candle which opened above and it closed below, then there's a retracement. Somehow we still have price above it. So what this means is that we're supposed to look for a sell. Euro USD is actually a sell, which means the fact that you're seeing a buy on GBPUSD may not actually mature up. So wait for a sell. If GBPUSD is showing you a sell, wait for the same sell on Euro USD. The two are supposed to be moving in the same direction. So wait for a sell on Euro USD, at the same time wait for a sell on GBPUSD. We move forward. USDJPY. USDJPY, we had a gap. So what this simply means is we are supposed to look for a sell as we are speaking. We had a gap which went below a very significant level. We have that this level here, a support, there's a break, a resistance previously, a break, it came back as a support. Then despite this candle which shows as a buy, the price actually gapped below and is still somewhere below that level. So what this means is we expect price to go up to 105.25 here. Expect a sell up to this level. So if you look at Euro USD you actually are supposed to look for a sell. So the best is when the price can come back to 105.05, 107.05. If price can pull back up to this level, then this will be a very good place to look for a sell up to around 105.27. So we'll move forward. I'll move forward to our next symbol, which is gold. Just a second, we have gold here. So gold was supposed to continue upwards. We actually expect gold to proceed upwards, but there's a level here where if it is to retrace down, then it will likely come back up to, we have there, then you also have this. So the entire place, which is this one, is actually the correct place to look for a buy from. So gold, I'm not going to say much on this one. The only thing, you need to wait for price to come back to this zone here, then you pick a buy from that point, expecting that buy to go up to this level, the first target, and then the next target is this one. So this is what we expect, a retracement and then a bounce from that point like that, then a retracement before we can continue even higher up to the next point. So overall we pick a buy from that point, and then we also pick a buy from that point, and then our stop loss must be below this false break. The entire move, which is this one, is actually a false break. So price needs to, this is the correct place to have a stop loss, pending buy limit, first take profit, the next one. We move forward. Brent oil. Brent oil, there's a correction. Check from the weekly, there's nothing much other than the fact that this is a very good resistance previously. So what I can say here is that we actually expect a buy on this one. We had a resistance, there was a break above, came back, a false break, a support, somehow the price is still above that level. So this should be the correct place to buy from. If you are looking for a trade on this one, you better be looking for a buy around this level here. Expect price to come back to somewhere in between that zone. You'll be able to pick a buy between it, and then we have this. These are the places to take profit from. So overall expect a move up to the upper side, then a retracement before we continue to the upper side. So this should be a buy here, and then we also expect a buy from that point to the upper side. And if this does not happen, that the price does not bounce off to the upper side, we'll actually expect a move to the lower side up to this point here. Then we also have another line which is at the bottom, which is this. So these are the levels. If price does not bounce off from 58.13 to the upper side, we actually expect it to go below 56.93 up to 45.67, and in case it goes below, then the next level is this one, 29.28. So we'll move forward. We'll move to our last symbol, which is SP500. SP500 is a bullish pin bar, but then there's also a bearish gap. We had this, and then we also had this one, which means if price is to come back to the lower side, it's likely coming back up to that point so that we can buy it from that point to the upper side. So that's exactly what I expect to happen on SP500. We expect a sell up to this trend line, where we look for a buy up to the upper trend line. That should be the end of today's market overview. Sorry, before I move on, before we conclude this, I want to say that if you are trading gold or if you're trading other metals, you can now trade swap free. Swap is the amount of money you are charged for holding trades over. It's actually a commission. You are charged for holding trades overnight. If you are trading gold or any other CFDs or metal, then FreshForex has actually cancelled the swap. So you can now hold on to your trades overnight without being charged anything. So thank you very much. See you again tomorrow at the same time. Bye.